I'm Donna Christie. I love to paint because I love the juicy, brilliant colors. I just love to paint pictures that have that beautiful color, and it seems to bring joy to people. It brings joy to me when I do it, and it takes a lot of stress and burdens of the day off of me when I'm able to come in and just mix color and apply it to the canvas. We just got back from Scotland, and my intention was to get lots of painting references that I could use for my paintings. And this was at one of the castles that we visited. We took a picture of some gardens, and this was a picture that we took there in one of the gardens of a castle there in Scotland. It's an impressionist painting. It's just an impression of what I'm seeing. I start with a transparent undercoating. So I start on a museum quality white board, and then I come in with a mixture of a solvent that I get from Europe mixed with lanolin oil, and I thin down my paints and make a very thin wash and just get a basic outline of what I want to paint. After that, I come back with just plain paint and just start creating. I've always had an artistic interest, but I didn't really know how to paint. I'd never taken any painting classes, but it was always something that was interesting to me. I always thought that I would like to learn how to paint. What started me deciding to buy paints and get started was the movie The Notebook. There's a scene in there where he makes a studio for the woman he loves. I just saw that and I thought, you know, I could do that. My family was always teasing me because it would take me like 6 months to do a painting. Dreama Tulperi really changed the way I painted, and she's the one that taught me this technique. I was able to finish several paintings in that weekend that I was at that workshop, and then I came home and started implementing what I had learned, just started really changing the way I painted, and was able to produce paintings that could put on the wall in no time. I just want the paintings to be pretty. I want something for people to look at that brings them joy.
Donna Christie came to our attention, and I was immediately taken by her work. Very much impressionist. She seems to capture a moment, out for a walk in the woods or out on the prairie, and that's what people pick up on. That's what they see when they look at her paintings. They imagine themselves on that trail, on that path, and she does it very, very delightfully, and she's gone over really well.
The first night we sold 6 paintings, so that was exciting for me to see that people liked my art and were interested in it. Kim from North Dakota Council on the Arts was at my opening and said that she was interested in me exhibiting at the Capitol. And so that right now my pieces are at the Capitol. It is overwhelming to me and very humbling to me that people do enjoy my paintings. I feel very honored that people want me to put my paintings in their gallery, and then when people actually enjoy looking at it, it is an unbelievable joy that I can't even explain.
We're seeing more and more artists like her that have been painting for a long time, but never really thought about becoming commercial, if you will, or exhibiting, certainly, in a gallery. And we really encourage that. The opening reception, probably one of the better sales events that we had at a reception. North Dakotans in particular tend to be a little more reserved, and they don't like to show off in front of other people and make a purchase. But in this case, a lot of people did, and we were very happy, and she certainly was as well.
I hope to add more paintings back at Capitol Gallery. David and I have talked about that. The peace and the calm that comes over me, I turn on my music and I have my diffuser on with great essential oils, and it just takes me away into a more peaceful place. And as I've gotten older, That has become very important to me, to have that peace of mind, that joy, and those colors on that canvas, and being able to put them down with a brush or a palette knife, and to create something that's beautiful to me, and I hope beautiful to the people that look at it, is a very calming thing that I really need in my life.
Funded by the North Dakota Council on the Arts and by the members of Prairie Public.